Endless despair. Great title. What did it walked about 50 meters from the hole he'd broken up in the pipe. But now he stood frozen in the middle of that fluid pipe. Shit! There was something blocking his path. It was too dark for him to make it out, but he could already tell what it was. It was the forced circulation pump that had been on the blueprint, but he'd never expected it to completely block the inside of that pipe. Why? I can't have come all this way for nothing. Once he pushed the pump, it was harder than the budge an inch, just like the bulkhead. It didn't seem like something that human strength alone could deal with. Damn it! Break! Break! I can make it to the lake if I can get rid of this damn thing. Then I can save everyone. What's the kept on desperately punching it, but his blows had little strength under the water. It soon grew painful for him to breathe. Crap. He was still in the air in the tank, but exerting strength in 53 degrees Celsius water was doing a real number on his heart and lungs. Despair rapidly overwhelmed him. His head was boiling from all the heat entrapped in his protection suit. If he stayed there, he would only be taking down the time to his death. Damn it! Let's say kick the pump. Then began going back the way he came. What's it took off the faceplate once he got out of the boiling water? He then climbed down onto the pipe and descended the ladder.
Taicho!
What's it turned around to fight Kazumi running towards him?
もう戻られたのですか？
すまない立花。パイプの中に障害物があった。6名庫まではたどり着けない。
その障害物を破壊することはエンジンカッターを使うとか。
パイプ内は水で満たされている。水中じゃエンジンカッターは使えないだろう。そもそも人力で壊せるとは思えない。別の脱出口を探さなきゃならん。
しかしもう本当に他に当ては。
もう一度最初に立ち返ってみよう。第2エリアの非常階段にある隔壁、あれを開ける方法を考えるんだ。
That couldn't even be called a plan, but they had no other options. Kazumi just silently nodded. Otsei took off his protection suit and picked up Natsuhiko.
行こう、立花。
Kazumi followed suit by picking up Salyu, and they left the room. According to Watasei's watch, it was currently 3:09 p.m. Only 7 minutes left until the day wore off. Watasei and Kazumi's attempts were weighed down by the heavy chains of despair. It's been hours since it has been there. The bulkhead was still closed. Absolutely nothing had changed.
周囲の壁を破壊することはできないか。
Kasumi is still carrying Salyu on her back. Pondered Watasei's question.
難しいでしょう。おそらく周囲の壁も隔壁と同様の材質でできていると考えるべきです。そうでなくては当に司令長たちが爆薬を使ってここに突入しているはずです。
そうか。だったら天井を。
Before Watasei could finish a sentence, the surroundings suddenly grew dark.
停電?
It seemed that the facility's power was out. Watasei and Kazumi looked around in confusion as a mechanical voice suddenly rang out.
主電源および予備電源が停止しました。非常用電源に移行します。
The lights came back on in coordination with that voice. It was somewhat dark, but nothing would hamper their visibility.
なんだ今の。主電源が停止したって今さらどうして。
What to say turned to Kazumi to ask her this, and gasped. What the hell? Watase was struck speechless by what he was seeing. Sawyu's slender arms were wrapped around Kazumi's neck like a snake strangling its prey. Kazumi gasped painfully for air as Sayu glared at Watase from behind her.
夏彦を解放して。でないとこの女の息の根を止める。
やめろサリュー。俺たちは君たちを救いたいだけなんだ。どうしてそれを分かろうとしない。
だから見えすいた嘘はやめろと言っている。あなたが夏彦を撃ったくせに。
Those words shot straight to Watase's heart.
今何を。
女、あなたは知らなかったの。
嘘ですよね。隊長がそんなことするはずないですよね。
Watase had no recollection of shooting Natsuko. However, he had memories that he couldn't explain. Watase just stood there as total lost for an answer. Sayu then whispered into Kazumi's ear.
知らないなら教えてあげる。この男はテロリスト。私たちは昨夜も今朝もこの男の襲撃を受けた。ここで起こっていることは全部あの男のせい。あなたにだって思い当たることはいくつもあるはず。
やめなさい。これ以上そんなこと聞きたくない。私は隊長を信じて。
ならよく見て、あの男の懐にあるものを。
He was of course talking about the gun that Watase had picked up in Area N.
あれはおそらくこの男の持ち物。夏彦はあの銃で撃たれて。
But at that moment,
もうやめて。
Kazumi screamed and violently shook Sayu off her. Sayu's body was sent flying backwards. She then landed on the staircase. All Watase could do was watch the whole thing from beginning to end. Sayu proceeded to tumble down the staircase. She finally stopped at the landing of the stairs at B1. She wasn't budging an inch.
サリュー。
Watase frantically ran over to Sayu and checked her condition. But luckily she did not display any injuries. Just his bone fractures, and her pulse and breathing was stable as well. Watase breathed a sigh of relief just as Kazumi came walking down the staircase on shaky feet.
隊長、佐宮さんは。
Her face was deadly pale, she looked really shaken up.
大丈夫。気を失っているだけだ。
そうですか。
Kasumi's body was trembling. He then looked at Watase, with eyes full of fear.
立花。
Kasumi was acting weirdly. He then wrapped her arms around her body, as if she were trying to hold herself back.
隊長、私は。
She suddenly stopped talking as quickly as she'd begun.
どうした。
She didn't answer him. All she did was stare at him carefully. Anxiety welled up in Watase's heart.
立花、どうしてそんな目で俺を見るんだ。まさかサリの言ったことを信じてるのか。バカな。俺がテロリストのわけがないだろう。記憶喪失だろうとなんだろうと。俺が以前からずっとレスキュー隊員だったってことはお前たちが一番よく知ってるじゃないか。
Kasumi didn't answer. Watase's anxiety only grew worse. Soon enough, she began talking in a quiet voice, as if attempting to rid herself of her fear.
隊長、もう一度だけ質問してもよろしいでしょうか。
なんだ。
解けていなかった疑問があるんです。隊長はこの事故が起きた直後の6時42分頃、どうして地下に降りてきたんですか。
それはだから堂島と檜山に無線で呼ばれて。
だったら無線は通じていたということですよね。
And that doesn't make any sense.
だけど隊長、私はね、その少し前に隊長に無線通信を試みていたんですよ。
Once they felt his insides freeze over, now that she mentioned it, Kazumi had said something to that effect way back. At 6:35 a.m., radio communication with Hotsei has suddenly ceased. There was an inconsistency with those words, which meant
堂島たちの無線は通じたのに、どうして私からの無線には出なかったんですか？何か理由があって意図的に出なかったんじゃないですか？救命任務の最中にそれを抜け、何か別のことを行うために。
お前いつからそんなこと考えていたんだ？
隊長が記憶が少し戻ったと言った時から、地下に降りた理由を聞いた時からです。だけど言えなかった。あなたを信じたかったから。時刻の不整合についてはきっとあなたの記憶間違いだって思って。
Kazumi lowered her eyes and continued in a shaky voice.
私必死に隊長を信じようとしていたんです。ずっと昔からあなたを信じ続けていたんです。あなたがどれほど変わろうとも、記憶喪失になろうとも、だから先ほど抱きしめてくれたことは本当に嬉しかった。あなたが昔のあなたに戻ってくれた気がして。だけどやっぱり過去は過去なんです。いくら自分に言い聞かせようと、もうあなたを信じることは。
立花。
Just as she said that, Kazumi's face and tone of voice changed.
できないのよ、渡瀬。さっきの三宮さんの話が本当だとしたら、何もかも辻褄が合ってしまうの。
Oh boy. Also I'm wondering how the hell is this a good ending?
この施設の正体、以前のあなた、それを考えると答えは一つなのよ。
立花、何を言っている？
あなたが殺したのなら、せめてあなたの名誉のために。
Kazumi reached for a fire extinguisher stationed next to the emergency staircase.
立花、そんなもので何をするつもりだ？
Kazumi didn't answer. Instead, she started talking again, with a voice full of lament.
渡瀬、あなたは道をたがえてしまった。その報いを受ける時が来たの。
And a second later, Kazumi swung the fire extinguisher sideways. What the hell? Look at this! Hotsei immediately blocked it with his arm. His bones creaked beneath the force of Kazumi's merciless assault.
よせ立花、なぜこんなことを？
渡瀬、ごめんなさい。渡瀬、私にはもうこうするしかでき。
Though she was apologizing, Kazumi's eyes were filled with the intent to kill. Why is this happening to Tachibana too? Hotsei shuddered and promptly thrust Kazumi away. She fell on the staircase with the fire extinguisher still in hand. Hotsei took that chance to rush down to B1 and dash out of the stairwell. He continued to carry Natsuhiko as she ran. He was worried about Sayu too, especially since she was still lying unconscious in the stairwell. But it was all he could do to try and take Natsuhiko to a safe place.
くそ、どうなってやがるんだ？
How is this a good end? He and Kazumi had been seeing each other heart to heart just a short while ago. They had been trusting each other, so why? Was it all a wishful thinking on my part? But the pain in his arm from Kasumi's attack was all too real. It ached painfully with every vibration that came passing through him, in the effort of running, as if to remind him of that harsh reality. He found himself blindly fleeing into one of the connecting passageways, but he heard footsteps coming down from just up ahead. Who's there? No sooner had he thought that, then he did see June heading in his direction.
隊長
Oh crap! They're still holding the engine cutter in their hands. What as they turned around and ran for it. He kept on carrying Natsuko and escaped into some other area. He was panting, his whole body hurt like mad. But just as he felt he couldn't run no more, a dry sound reached his ears. Otsui fell to the ground. His abdomen was hot. That heat soon warmed into agony. He'd been shot in his flank. Otsui looked around as he pressed his hand against his abdomen. He couldn't see anymore, but he could hear a voice coming from somewhere.
今度は当たったな、隊長さん。
おっさん。
Why is this a good ending? I don't understand.
苦しそうだね。では最後の情けだ。すぐ楽にしてやろう。
Otsui stood up before Utka finished talking. He reaffirmed his grip on Natsuko and started running again, all while blood was pouring from his flank. Fortunately, the bullet that appeared apparently missed any organs. But the pain of the gunshot wound was great, and the bleeding just wouldn't stop. Otsui ran as he looked for a safe place. Before long, he saw it. The connecting passageway to Area N. The only way to get past the gate that lay at the end was with the level N guard that Otsui held. Otsui screamed and spurred himself onwards. He then made a break for Area N. He opened the gate and tumbled his way to the other side. A strange sensation ran through him and his fingertips convulsed, most likely due to the effects of the WX particles. But what to say, endured them. I'm the only one with a level N card, which means I can shake them off if I close the gate. But at that moment, he looked back at the open gate. I spotted Kazumi in the passageway, fire extinguisher still in hand. Their glare pierced what to say, and then she made a mad dash straight for what to say. The gate started to slowly shut, but it wouldn't be fast enough. Kazumi ran through the open gate. I swung a fire extinguisher down at Water's head. Ow. Sparks filled Water's vision. His body shook left and right as he lost all sense of balance. She's gonna kill me if I don't do something. And if I die now, then Natsuko will also be in danger. Those thoughts held Water's splintering consciousness in place. Then he mustered the last of his strength and punched Kazumi right out of Area N. Or pushed. Kazumi grunted at almost the exact same moment that the gate finished shutting. Watsui could hear a voice on the other side. Her voice grew distant. Watsui's headache and convulsions were growing more and more intense. Did the idiot wear off? All strength left him the moment he thought that. He suddenly felt faint. Watsui tried to fight off that feeling, but failed. The floor was growing closer and closer. Crap, I'm falling. Ow. Watsui felt Natsuko's weight vanish from his back. At the same time he fell. It seemed the force had flung him to the side, but there was no longer anything Watsui could do about that. A thought made its way into Watsui's fit consciousness. How did it come to this? Did I do something wrong? That's what I'm wondering. Is this the true end? Or the good end? Or did I mess up somewhere? Thinking about it wouldn't yield an answer. He didn't know a thing. Way too many bizarre incidents had occurred in the past 6 hours. The sights and mysteries he'd witnessed up to that point flickered before his mind's eye. The loss of his memories. The 9 of them being trapped in the facility. The murder victims they'd found. The survivor who'd run away from him time after time. The wrecked cargo lift and the body of the unidentified girl. The disappearance of the 80s stock. The loss of any rhyme or reason to everything his companion said and did. The lack of any fires or nuclear reactor in Area N and finding this vehicle on the brink of death instead. And the discovery and subsequent disappearance of Yuri's body. Was all of that actually real? He wasn't even sure of that anymore. But if it was real, then what the hell happened here? Where did Yuri's body go? Kazumi, Yun, Anna, Butika. I keep pronouncing his name wrong. Yukita. Oh well, it's not that I care about him anyway. The faces of all those people who Odyssey had met up until that point materialized in his brain. No, that's not all. What happened to the 9th survivor? Where's Mashiro Toba? He didn't want to doubt anyone, but everyone was suspicious. I can't help but think that someone set things up so that they'd end this way. But who was the mastermind? All that he knew for sure was that it wasn't him. And then, it can't be this vehicle, he was dying in here. So, I want to make sure that at least he can get out of here. But what if his consciousness was growing fainter by the second? Just before he lost consciousness, it happened. He heard the beating of a heart. Huh? For a moment he thought it was his own heartbeat. But that wasn't the case. That sound appeared to be coming from somewhere closer. He could sense that something was moving next to him. It can't be. He forced his eyes open and looked that way. He was standing there. Why? The boy who was supposed to be on the brink of death was standing tall and glaring down at Watersay with wide eyes. Why had he woken up so suddenly? Why was he glaring at Watersay? Watersay lay there without a single answer to any of those questions. The boy then spoke to him. But at the same time, he registered an Asuiko's voice. Watersay's consciousness faded into darkness. At the same time, labo entrance hall surfaced.
お戻りですか、天川博士。
ええ、状況は。
The conversation was underway. Uneasy men wearing protection suits were all lined up in the hall.
先ほど増幅器の停止を確認するとともに電力供給をカットしました。 数値もすでに減衰に入ってます。
そう。あと3時間ね。
A man asked the woman wearing a white lab coat a question.
例の2名は生きているでしょうか？
そのことを祈るしかないわ。
了解。それでは待機を続けます。
The men in protection suits then dispersed throughout the facility. A great number of men with the same equipment were skirming about the entrance hall. A man who had been held back at the entrance to the facility started shouting.
ふざけるな！地上フラにも入れないとはどういうことだ！
地上の避難は終了しています。隔壁が開くのをお待ちください。
As someone listened to that noisy argument from a distance, he turned her eyes deeper towards the facility. Specifically, she was looking at the ship bulkhead.
いつまでこんなことを繰り返すつもりなの？
There wasn't a soul there who could tell what emotions lay hidden in their eyes. She just said nothing and continued to stare at the bulkhead. And far beyond that ship bulkhead, in the depths of the facility, lay the bodies of those who had suffered the most unnatural deaths. One who had collapsed before accomplishing their goal. Those who had become victims of malice. Wait, I forgot about this scene. This scene was in the opening, but we never found those corpses. Corpses yet undiscovered and alive. It was currently on the verge of flickering out in a long forgotten place in the corner of a vast facility. A girl who was bleeding out. Her life was faint and her consciousness was on the brink of fading. A faint voice passed through her barely moving lips. However, her words fell on no ears, but dissolved into the darkness instead. So that was indeed the good ending. My question still stands. How is that a good ending? I have so many questions. Is what to say really the terrorist? Why did everyone go insane? What the hell's going on? I mean, the normal ending did heavily hint that what to say was some kind of plans there in order to carry out an experiment, but to be observed. But still, I have no idea. So many questions remaining. And to be fair, I was hoping for a better end since all this time in this route, the hug, the other things, that were just wholesome. And just to have it end like this kinda hurts. check something else. So this would suggest that what to say indeed had been fighting with Natsuhiko. And what to say was the one with the gun. Still missing some CGs here. Let me look at this. It's just that. How did it go from that to this? And much more to go. So I think I'm going to start with the... I don't know what I should do. Should I go back and do some more bad endings before starting the before route? Or jump into the before route and just do the bad endings after I concluded both the A and B routes, because those two routes are the only ones I can do. But just let me know in the comments what I should do. And as always, thank you all so much for watching, and until next time.